in my bathroom to do a live Saturday morning shave. I got grandma over watching the kids. I have my wife is at a doctor's appointment, and I thought, okay, well, Saturday morning. I did this on Thanksgiving, and I'm in need of a shave. So I just got done with the shower, which is nice. I make this comment, I know, all the time, but I'm not always accustomed to having the privilege of having a shower before I shave. A lot of times at the studio, I go, just for my regular work day and go sit down and do a shave and then go back to work. So this is nice. I feel like my skin's very much ready for a good shave. I'm just kind of getting it wet here with some cold water, of course. It's a chilly morning here in Phoenix. Well, for Phoenix weather, it's chilly. I went out this morning and got my car to run a quick errand, and it was like 48 degrees. I know that's probably very balmy for most places this time of year, but for Phoenix, that's pretty good. December to have down in the 40s. So, but yeah, here we got all this stubble. It's been, let's see. We did a shave on Wednesday at the studio, and today's Saturday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so three days of growth here. Got off my schedule. We were supposed to do one yesterday, but the building where the video studio is at had some kind of water outage, so I couldn't use the sink. So we got all ready. We didn't know about the water problem. Got all ready, cameras were ready, lights were on, and we went to turn on the sink and no water came out. So we had to abandon it. We're going to reschedule it for Monday. But we're actually starting to do some filming again. So that's kind of a nice update just to let you guys know. We shot a video on Wednesday doing a shootout between the new Rex console and a traditional Merkur 37, the slant razor. So Merkur slant versus console slant. And obviously we weren't talking price point, we were just talking performance, like what can you expect. And that video will go out probably in January, but we're starting to do some filming now on this Christmas kind of break time, and then we will start releasing them in the first of the year again. So hopefully you guys will be seeing more of me. I'm just putting on some Parasso white for sensitive skin pre-shave. And the last shave I did the same, and I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna keep on using. Let's see, I don't think I know where the cap went, but my DR Harris. So I sent him an email. I haven't heard back yet, but it's a busy time of year. But yeah, I've been really liking this DR Harris. I think this is the Windsor scent. I was commenting last time that I got this at a Wet Shave meetup that was in Huntington Beach, California. Back in, I think it was early November, maybe mid-November. No time at all to make a nice lather. I'm just using a Razor Emporium brush. I was telling someone on the phone this week, I get a lot of phone calls with shave support, tech support, right? And happy to answer calls, happy to help out. Someone was saying, oh, I use a boar hair brush right now. Should I switch to a badger brush? And I said, well, yeah, give it a shot. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money. This is $25, and you can see how nice that lather is. It's not like the super expensive brushes make a super expensive lather. They just are more soft. Maybe the handle's nicer material or shape or whatever. And those are all great reasons to buy a nicer brush if you want to up your experience, but you can get a great lather from even just a basic Badger brush. I've made a mess of my t-shirt here. Made a mess. Okay, so for razor, what am I gonna grab? Rearranging stuff over here. I know, I'm gonna be totally boring. And I'm gonna grab the Rex Ambassador. I didn't clean it since the last time we talked. On Thanksgiving, I just showed it off and it was dirty. So later that night, I felt so guilty. I went out and scrubbed it with some detergent. I always tell people the same thing. Detergent and a toothbrush and hot water. That's all that's really needed. So it's been used once or twice since then, but it's a lot cleaner than it was. And I have loaded in a Balzano blade, I think. Let me just double check. No, it's a Persona 74. Ooh. I've also been really liking the Balzanos recently with the Rex razor. Made short work out of that. Easy. Effortless. I think I'm like around setting 2 3/4 or 3. Yeah, just right before 3. Don't forget to skin stretch. Very important. But you know, one thing I love about the Ambassador is that the lather just builds up like that under the head. It just goes right through, and you could practically do an entire shave if you really wanted to without having to stop. Doesn't get clogged up easily. All right, I had to look in the actual mirror. I still get used to this whole live thing, and looking inside of a cell phone screen is not as efficient as looking into a mirror. And there's just a little bit of lag. But I took my phone case off this time, so hopefully I'm not having that audio problem. Last time I went back and people were saying there was like a popping sound, so I took the phone case off. Hopefully that was maybe one of the reasons. I guess we'll find out. But just some shop updates. You know, we're busy this time of year. Obviously, a lot of orders coming in. We just put a newsletter out yesterday. If you didn't already see it, go onto the Facebook page and there's a link there for the newsletter. There is a 20% off coupon, so that's pretty cool. And it's kind of the last weekend that you probably can put an order in, and you're gonna, you know, we can probably say you for sure will get it by Christmas as long as it's in stock. So. Yeah. Around the shop, I've just been super busy with more build out. I've been building out. Sorry, excuse me. New, kind of a new part of the building. Moving some stuff around from one part to another part. And anytime I like to, you know, anytime I move around, I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit here for my neck. Anytime I like to move, let's say a workbench or a process or a machine or work area, I always try to take the opportunity to improve upon what we have. You know, it's kind of foolish just to move something over and have it be exactly the same, unless it was perfect to begin with, which workshops are never perfect. They're always just in between updates, in between, you know, what you're doing now and what you're going to do in the future. So I've been having fun with that. A lot of electrical work, a lot of building pallet racks and workbenches, and all sorts of fun stuff. So yeah, that went pretty fast. I tell you, this ambassador, you could just, you know, kind of plow that hair right down, even with 3 days of growth. And for me, 3 days is a lot. And I probably could start looking like I have a goatee after 7 or 8 days. Hopefully it's a little bit more symmetrical. I'm the worst. I have just a slightly asymmetrical face. I don't think anyone but like Denzel Washington has a symmetrical face, so it's always hard for me to get a perfectly symmetrical goatee. I try. I think that's... And I also, maybe no one noticed, but I have a scar. I have a pretty wicked scar right here. Look at this. See that? That big line? So I usually hide with my mustache. But that also affects the symmetry, because right here, it doesn't grow as full because of the scar tissue, I guess. So it kind of droops a little bit arbitrarily just because of that scar. From when I was a kid, I wish I could say it was from a straight razor. I do have a straight razor scar over here. But now this was when I was a kid and I ran into my parents' room playing hide and seek with my brothers, and ran into a nightstand like when I was like 3 or 4 years old, I guess. Split my lip wide open. But let me just take a look in the regular mirror. Yeah. Good shave. Do a quick rinse. I'm a little surprised no one popped on here live and asked me questions. That's okay. I guess people are probably out doing their last minute holiday shopping or doing stuff with their family. That's good. That's what people should be doing. So I'm going to try to do some more work on the model train set that I started with my son this morning. I'm going to go do that. But I just wanted to do a quick live shave. I figured it might as well. You know, I'm going to try to do more of these guys on Saturdays. Come in here and do a little more. Let's finish up with, let's see what I'm going to finish up with. What do I want to finish up with? You know what? We'll use something that I haven't used for a while. Old school here. This is one of the originals bottle from Phoenix Artisan, the King R Emporium aftershave and soap that they make exclusively for our store. And this is based off an old Gillette kind of soap stick that we found. So a really kind of unique smell, kind of a barbershop-y smell, but some other notes in there that make it really unique. I like it a lot. And this is, look at that bottle. Still has a lot in it. This is one of the first batches ever made. So it's aged in my bathroom and has a really nice scent now, and I really like it a lot. So we'll finish with that little alcohol splash. I know, no balm for me today, right? Do the Home Alone. Another holiday movie I gotta watch. It's always a classic. You know, you gotta watch Home Alone, especially if you got kids and stuff. You gotta give them some ideas, right? But that's it. That's all I got. Any questions? You know, I guess I didn't get any today. That's fine, but you can always shoot me an email at sales@razoremporium.com or hit me up on Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger. I'm usually the one who answers a lot of those, or leave a comment here. I also answer probably 80-90% of all the comments on YouTube I answer. So great to have you guys this morning, and hope you have a great day. I had a great shave, looking good, feeling great. So we'll figure out how to stop this.